everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. In this session, we will explore how to determine the radius, center, and interval of convergence of a power series using a ratio test. We have seen a different types of series up until this point, so let's check out another. A power series is that one takes away form of c sub n x to n power from 0 to infinity. So, we get C 0 first with no x because x to the 0 is 1. Then, the next term is C1 times x. Then, C 2 times x squared and so forth. The Cs are the constant that we call coefficient, and the sum of this series can be represented as f of x,
where we just add up all the terms resulting in what looks like a polynomial with infinitely many terms. Let's say we take this general form and we make all coefficients equal to 1. That would give us this geometric series here, which will be a convergent where x is in between the negative 1 and 1. We may also see power series in this form, where binomial x minus a is being raised the n power. How can we assess whether this kind of power series is convergent or divergent? Let's use the ratio test.
The domain of this function is the set of all x values for which this series of converges. Now, let's look some specific example and see what we can determine regarding the convergence and divergence.
So let's proceed to example number 1. Take something like the quantity of x minus 3 raised to n power over n. So let's start with the ratio test. So using this formula, the a sub n plus 1 over a sub n. Using a ratio test, the a sub n plus 1, that's going to be x minus 3 raised to the n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Then we are going to divide that by a sub n, which is x minus 3 to the n over n. Then the next is we can write x minus 3 to the n plus 1, then x minus 3 to the first power, copy the denominator, then multiply the reciprocal, n over x minus 3 raised to n. So as you can see, we cancel the x minus 3 raised to n. So as we observe that limits of n to infinity is 1 over n plus 1 times x minus 3. So when we plug the infinity to n, it would be result the positive 1. So just copy the x minus 3. So that less than 1, we can say that x minus 3 is in between the 1 and negative 1. So how if we add 3 to the both side of the x is between 4 and 2. And then the midpoint of 2 and 4 is 3. So we can see that its centered is altering. So C is equal to 3, then the radius is 1. Next given is the power series from 0 to infinity of x raised to n over n factorial. Using our ratio test by using a sub n plus 1 divided by a sub n less than 1. So n can change n plus 1. A sub n plus 1 is equal to x raised to n plus 1 over n plus 1. Then an is equal to x raised to n over n factorial. Then we write the given. The limit as n goes to infinity, the a sub n raised to 1 So x raised to n plus 1 over n plus 1 factorial divide the a sub n. Then limits of n goes to infinity. To simplify the expression of x raised to n times x over n plus 1 n factorial. Then times or multiply the reciprocal of the given. So we can see we have to cancel the n factorial and x raised to n. Then limits as n goes to infinity. So 1 over n plus 1 times x. So as you can see, when we plug the infinity, that would be result 0 times x. Then 0 times x is equal to 0. So the r is infinity or the radius, and the I, the interval, the negative and positive infinity. Now, let's try another similar but different example. So, consider the series from 1 to infinity of n factorial times 2x minus 1. So, a sub n plus 1, that's going to be n plus 1 factorial times 2x minus 1 to the n plus 1 factorial divided by n factorial times 2x minus 1 to the n, so that our use of n, so this is a sub n plus 1, and this is the original of a sub n, the expression that we see here. Then just simplify, cancel out the n factorial and 2x minus 1 raised to n. Then limit as n approaches to infinity. So 1 n plus 1, then 2x minus 1. So when n is plugged to infinity, it would be result a infinity. Then copy the 2x minus 1 and it would be result a 0. So we can get or r is equal to 0 and the interval is 1/2. It would be 0. Then if x is not 1/2, then it would be a infinity. That the answer will be a diverge, because 2x minus 1, if we plug the infinity, it would be 0. And x is 1/2, then also the center is 1/2.
If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe for more tutorial.